Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. After a really heavy rainstorm last night, I decided to do a walkthrough to the garden and give you the full August end of the month tour. Let's get started. So we're here at the first bed. This is Muffin's Patch. It contains potatoes, sweet potatoes, lamb's ear, and a rose bush, and also 2 resurrection lilies bulbs. Now, the resurrection lily, when I planted it a couple of videos ago, had flowers on it. Those flowers have since died, but the plant itself is still growing. The sweet potatoes have really started to run all over the bed, and the potatoes are doing well also. I started noticing some yellowing of the potatoes, so I wasn't sure if they're getting ready to die or not, but I'm pretty sure they will let me know when they're ready. Everything is doing well. Here at the U-shaped bed, we have the lima beans that we're looking at now, or butter beans. We also have some squash and zucchini that I planted, and the peppers and sunflowers are here as well. Now, everything's been growing slowly. We've been having lots of rain, so I don't want anything to become waterlogged or anything like that. Also dealing with some insect pressure, where insects are eating the tops off some of the plants and have actually eaten some of them down to the ground. I've been spraying, but with the rain, it doesn't help that much, but I'm going to keep trying, and hopefully we will get some plants that will grow and produce. There are also some bunching onions in this particular bed, and I'm going to bring you closer. Now, these are not doing well at all. These were on tape that I planted a whole row going from that end to this end. They came up, but as I said, they're not doing well. This is my golden amaranth, and as you can see, it is looking fantastic. I recently up-potted it, and I think the extra rain that we've been getting has really been helping it. I've been feeding it and also the papaya plant that I'm going to show you shortly once every 14 days, and that seems to be helping. Okay, here's the papaya plant grown from seed that I sgot from my sister-in-law earlier in the year. And as you can tell, it is looking healthy, nice and neat. It has some splotches on a few of the plants, but I'm not too concerned about that. As with some of the other plants, looks like there is some insect pressure, and I will be spraying on the plant again. But overall, it looks well. I'm not sure if it will sit fruit this year, but I'm looking forward to getting fruit from it in the future. Hey, this is my California black-eyed pea bed, and as you can see, it is loaded. I'm going to have to go back and at a later date and do some work on the drip system. I think I let the end of it where it connects to the T a little short, so I'm going to go back and take the connector out and put another one in at a better late, so every time I turn the water on, it won't blow it away. But overall, this is doing fantastic. I'm starting to get little beans showing, and in the near future, sometime next month, I'll probably be able to have my first picking. This is my This is solely now my okra bed. I removed the cucumber vines, and I don't know if that actually helped or not, but it seems like I'm getting more production of pods coming from the okra. I have the Jing, J-I-N-G okra. That's this reddish looking or orangish looking okra plant here. And then I also have some California Clemson. Some Clemson spineless that are growing and seems to be doing well. I'm getting pods quite frequently now, whereas before I wasn't. Okay, this particular bed is my bell pepper bed, and during Hurricane Debbie, they were blown to the point where they're leaning like you see them now. There's two plants, and they're both loaded with pods and with fruit rather, and they seem to be getting bigger. So at some point, I'm going to come out and do a harvest of them. I want them to be nice medium-sized plants, not small ones, but so far they're doing well. Okay, this is my first fall planting of brassicas, and in here we have cauliflower, purple broccoli, green broccoli, and everything seems to be going well. I recently flipped this bed, and you can see that the soil level is much higher than what it previously was, and the plants seem to be doing well. I'm probably going to come out later on when the sun comes up a little higher and pull up some dirt around them so that they can stand up straighter. But overall, they seem to be doing well. I'm happy with their production so far. Okay, this bed has string beans or green beans in it, as well as corn. And I planted quite a few corn seeds, and it looks like I have like maybe 4, 5 corn plants, and it seems like they have finally started to grow. I have to feed them more often than what I have been. It looks like the green beans are doing well. I actually see little pods there. I'm going to let these continue to grow, and probably sometime next month do a harvest along with the black-eyed peas, and I'm looking forward to a pretty decent one. The plants are flowering, as you can see, have little purple flowers on them. They're looking good. Okay, this bed also has string beans in it. They're flowering as well, same as the other bed. At some point next month, I hope to have enough to harvest out of here as well. This particular bed, as a lot of you have mentioned in several other videos, needs to be amended and have more soil added to it. And that is this is one of the beds that I am going to flip on a lot during the winter. This one, and probably the one with the bell peppers next to it that you saw previously here. They're both about the same level, about maybe a fourth of the way filled, and that's not suitable for me. I don't want to be bending over into the bed. But as of now, the green beans are doing well, and I'm looking forward to a decent harvest in the future. I recently did a video where I dropped seeds in my green stalk planter here, and these are turnips. I have quite a few of them here. I'm going to go through at a later point and probably thin some of them out. Here we have provider beans here, and down on the third row we have sugar snap peas that I planted as well. Everything is coming up, doing well, and try to get a harvest before the end of fall, beginning of winter. Hopefully I will be able to do so, and I'll bring you along. In this bed, it's the largest round oval bed that I have. We have 2 types of watermelon, that I planted in back several videos. We have a lot of heavy hitter okra plants that I planted. I believe, let's see, 3, 6, 9. We have 12 plants, and I planted them real close together, so they are starting to bloom, or I'm sorry, grow and take off. And I'm seeing little, what looks like flowers starting to form. So at some point in the near future, we will be getting a lot of okra from this particular bed. We also have some sunflower seeds that I put in here. We have some kale that is hanging on that I planted at the beginning of the season. That's doing pretty good. I haven't harvested it in a while, but it seems to be doing well. We have another kale plant here. Basil, I've trimmed back and have it grow back more, but the basil is doing well. We have a couple of pepper plants in here also. Overall, everything in the bed is doing fantastic. I couldn't be more happy. Hey, this is my wife's flower bed, and flowers are looking fantastic as usual. I haven't done much with them in a while other than to water them and feed them. They're doing well. I'm not sure if due to the winter or anything like that, if I'm going to amend this bed and just let everything in it die, but we will see. If you look real closely here, you might see a butterfly in the flowers. I believe that is a swallowtail. So yesterday I came out and planted some serrano peppers. These are what you're looking at. These containers here had tomato plants in them and squash, and I removed those and it decided to repurpose the buckets. We had a lot of rain last night, so 2 of the plants, the serranos, are bent down. Hopefully they'll stand back up during the day. Here we have the cowhorn pepper plant, and it's growing. Lots of peppers that are forming, doing well. Here we have jalapeno plant. Peppers are forming. They're doing okay. I like that. We have in this bucket potatoes, sweet potatoes, and I thought that the plant was just about dead because at one point it didn't look like this, but everything is now starting to bind again. So hopefully in October I can dump this and we'll have some potatoes. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm looking forward to that. These are my peanut plants. Recently I saw some yellow flowers on them, and doing some reading on it, that means that the plant has entered the phase of producing peanuts. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And again, sometime in September, October, I'll pull up the plants and hopefully I will have peanuts. And this is another pepper plant here. I forget the variety of it, but it is starting to take off and do well. When I tend to my plants, I like to leave at least 6 inches of the plant from the ground up barren, so that disease or anything like that doesn't infect the plant. And like here, you'll see that it's barren on my Scotch bonnet plant, and you can see I'm getting peppers that are coming in. I'm happy about that. This is my Au Dulce, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, plant. It's my first time growing this type of pepper, and I am getting flowers and pods that are now starting to form, so I'm happy with that. Here are 2 Anaheim pepper plants that I put out yesterday. It looks like this one is probably going to die. Like I said, we got a lot of rain last night and it's not looking well. This one is looking okay. We have 2 eggplants that are doing okay. We have a large eggplant here, large fruit rather, that is ready to be harvested. So I'll probably do some harvesting later on during the week. Here we have a broccoli plant that I put out. I'm going to mound some sand around it as well so I can get it to stand up. I also put one in this container and it has since died. I'll see if I have another one inside the greenhouse that I can replace it with. So I want to thank you for coming along with me while I gave you the full August garden tour of what's going on here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, take a moment to consider doing so. I can grow a lot of vegetables and fruit by myself, but I cannot grow the channel without your help. If you do decide to subscribe, don't forget to hit the like button and the notification bell all, so you'll be notified whenever I upload new content. You can reach me on social media at JazzyMAP3 on Facebook and Instagram. If you like my videos, chances are that your friends and family will also. So until next time, always remember, even in small spaces such as mine, you can grow a great amount of food for yourself and your family. Stay blessed, stay strong, and grow, grow, grow. Lastly, and most importantly, always give the thanks to God, for without Him, we are nothing. Until next time, take care.